Let's start with a card. Gonna start with a card. Good morning, good morning. We still currently have the moon in Leo. It moves into Virgo at 3:40 this afternoon. So I just try and chat. So good morning, Cara. I just try to chat in these interim bits because otherwise I've noticed how much if I watch the replay, I'm just sort of sitting there staring at things. So good morning, Cara. So nice. I hope you are feeling better. Your head cold has gone away. It's a beautiful day here today. There's only a breeze. There's blue sky. But yeah, lovely. All right, let's draw this card. Okay. Oh, this one. All right. Okay. Kindness changes everything. Good morning. How are you, Natty? Kath, Sally, good morning. Everyone just popped up all at once. All right. So this is actually perfect. Kindness changes everything. Want to see life change for the better today? Then be the kindest you've ever been to every person you encounter. And that is perfect because we've got all this Chiron action happening. So today's the 12th. So today we have Mercury square Saturn. All right. So the moon is in Leo. It changes to Virgo at 3:40. So there's a very different shift in energy there. Even though the moon in Leo is being ruled by the sun in Gemini. And when it moves to Virgo, it's Mercury in Gemini. It's still a shift between the things that we're looking at and the things that we're thinking of. Good morning, Heather. How are you? So good to see you, lizard lady. Sorry, snake lady. All right, so this morning we could be feeling a little bit skittish. Good morning, Louise. So now it has passed. We had the moon trine Mars. So, we could be very feeling like, all right, let's get shit started. We might have got up early. We might be already ticking boxes and kicking goals. All right, so I like that. Now there is a square to Jupiter. So we may feel like the intentions we set, good morning, Alicia, the intentions we set earlier this morning, don't be hard on yourself if you don't achieve them because we might have just had, I don't know, there might have been circumstances that haven't yet popped up that we have to do something else. I don't know. Anyway, so take a minute, all right? So remember that we are all week, we have this Chiron Hygeia, the sun is sextile, those things, but doesn't mean, we just need to be aware that those wounds or those hurts or those experiences that are making us feel in the air. Good morning, Susan. How are you? So, so Mercury square Mars, we could be getting frustrated that we're being held up. Okay, so if we said, yeah, I'll do that thing, and then we get frustrated because we're being held up, Jupiter has promised too much potentially, or maybe you thought you could do more than you could. Um, we are looking for the things that we possibly have missed. All right, Mercury square Mars. One of those, is there a detail that you have overlooked that is crucial? All right, because when we go into moon into Virgo at 3:40, then that's when that Virgo moon's going to be like, all right, show me the data and I will find the mistake or something like that. Good morning, Amy. All right, so now, so remember, we are showing compassion to everybody because we don't know what other people are feeling or how were they triggered. Remember, we had that Mars square Pluto yesterday, so there could be still some trigger aspects hanging around. All right, so we're looking for ways to rationally deal with what comes our way. All right, big deep breaths. I got this. All right, I am observing my environment and trying to compassionately look at other people that might be being dicks because you don't know what is going on in their world. All right, so the afternoon offers us some time to focus on self-care and maybe that rationale that Virgo offers where we can step back and go, What are the details? All right. So, all week I've been talking about a good declutter is in order, all right? Because, as soon as that moon moves into Virgo, we're like all in our head, our inner critic, all of those processes in our brain get activated. And the sun is conjunct Mercury as well. So the sun's also blasting its light through Mercury, who is in a great position. It's in rulership in Gemini. So, oh my God, like even look at me right now. Blah, 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 blah. Could be one of those days where you're like, so many details. Oh my God, there's so many things to do. So try to get those to-do lists or get that information out of your head, whether you're journaling it, I don't know, sing it out, get it out. All right, we want to not allow the pressure to build on the inside. We're speaking our truth, our magic, we're manifesting, all of that Gemini stuff. All right. So now Mercury is conjunct Venus. The sun is in between those. So we want, the thing that the sun is focusing its light on, we want to think and feel compassion and love and good thoughts, social thoughts, we're compassion. Just like, the card said, kindness changes everything. All right. Now, uh, now I haven't really spoken about this one. Sometimes I'll leave those outer planetary transits out because it's more of a day by day thing. But some things to consider are the fact that Uranus in Taurus is coming up to trine Pluto in Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, all right? So, there are some, those two things are in a trine. Uranus is in Taurus. It is shifting our perspective where comfort, security, and value are concerned. That Pluto trine, like, how can we maybe offer more value to the community that we are involved with? How can this shift in perspective transform the community? How can we change our value to maybe help the bigger picture? Stuff like that. And that's, like I said, that's an outer planet transit. It takes a long time, but it's something that the flavor is being infused in the air. Now, there is also Neptune sextile Pluto. So these are collective types of influences. So Neptune at 29 and I don't know, 3/4 degrees of Pisces. Like it is so close. It is just drowning in its own realm. Weird way to put it, but you know what I mean. Like it's, Neptune, it's the trident. It also looks like an antenna. So if you can consider that it is uh it is broadcasting the whole of its experience while it was moving through Pisces. All right. So there's spirituality, there's, perspective, there's addiction, there is institutionalization, there is our own inner magic and our subconscious. There is so many different layers and flavors to what Neptune could be emitting to you. But that's in a sextile also to that Pluto. So Pluto is transforming society as we know it. You can see it happening all around you. But we've got Uranus challenging you to shift your perspective and your values. And then we've got Neptune asking you to explore your spiritual perspective or that Neptunian experience that you're having. And how can that Neptune be transformed to this broader perspective as well? So, those overall energies could be helping you move towards that enlightened change, maybe. I don't know, that's quite lofty, but it's that understanding that we are all moving towards an ultimate shift in perspective and transformation. Sorry, I know I said those words a lot, but you get what I mean. All right, so, by the end of this week as well, we have Venus coming up to square that Neptune. So all these Chiron experiences that we have through the week, all of these, these these healing balms that we are giving ourselves, like by implementing strategies of safeguards and, boundaries and paying attention to red flags before they come up. By the end of it, Venus is square Neptune, and she's like, hang on a minute, what I thought to be real, there's a challenge to your perspective by the end of the week. Oh, okay. So I hope that all feels good for you. Tomorrow we have that Sun sextile Chiron. So the healing experiences are here. The cogs are turning in the right way for real progress to be made. You cannot ignore that festering wound or that broken bone or that experience from the past that keeps coming your way. Like it's like I haven't healed yet, guys. You need to look at me. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? So yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be um it doesn't have to be soul crushing. It could just be, oh wow, isn't that interesting? You could be like I was saying yesterday, we all have our chart, and we're just dealing at different levels of the same thing every time it comes back around and back around and back around. So yeah, this week, we're recognizing and adjusting to patterns. We are showing self-care and compassion to those around us. And yeah, we're ultimately, aren't we always just looking for harmony in our own lives? Like that's the ultimate goal. We wake up, we want to feel good. We wake up, we want to do good for those that we love around us. We want the best for everybody. So let's draw a card. That was a very blah, 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 and maybe you got that as well. That blah, 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 blah. Okay, all right. So let's draw a card to finalize this. Oh, decisions to be made. I love it. I love it. Just that pondering. I love the word ponder. Oh, I use it every week. Things to ponder. Look how many options this guy has. Some of them are very obviously not what he's going to choose. But again, with the compassion to other people, you don't know what cups of theirs are empty, what cups of theirs are soiled. So maybe helping other people make better choices might be a thing as well. One of those things. So I hope this has felt good for you. I am around today for readings. If anybody wants a quick catch up or anything like that, just reach out. But that's me, guys. So 3:40, the moon moves into Virgo. So just be aware and prepared for that shift in perspective, because I feel like this is going to be a very significant shift. So all right, guys. Hope you have a fabulous one and mwah, take care.